You guys took a tough loss to Oklahoma Christian, the 25th ranked team. Just kind of tell us what led to you guys losing that one, and how can you guys get better for?
Well, it was a good series. I mean, we started off game one on Saturday terribly and ended up losing that game 7-2, but really bounced back after that and had two good games defensively and pitching. We held them to 4 runs over the next 14 innings, and well, actually, it was longer than that. We won the second game in 9 innings. So 16 innings, we held them to 4 runs. Unfortunately, we were only able to split. You know, Oklahoma Christian has really good pitching, and their freshman kid is really throwing the heck out of it. She's had a great year to this point, already has 11 or 12 wins on the season. And, you know, it's always been a tough place to play up there. And I'm proud of the way our team bounced back after game one and was able to win that second game in 9 innings. And then yesterday, the 2-1 loss, we just couldn't push that second run, and you know, we struck out looking 6 times, which is something that I'm frustrated about, and we talked about a lot. And our strikeout numbers are getting a little outrageous, and that's something that we addressed on the road. You're not going to get the borderline call to go your way, and we acted as if we were at home with a guy who had a tight zone, and that wasn't the case. And we just didn't make the adjustment, and that's the frustrating part, is we didn't make the adjustment to what we were dealing with. And you know, even though we talked about it, we just didn't do it. And that's something we got to fix. But you know, another good series in the Lone Star. We've now played all the top teams in the Lone Star except for 1 or 2. So hopefully we can put some wins together here and string some, you know, possibly a 6 or 7 game winning streak together. I mean, heck, Eastern New Mexico's coming in here who can beat you every game as well. So it's the Lone Star. There's no easy weekends, but yeah, we've got to put a string of wins together to try to climb back into the top 4 or 5 in this conference.
The last time I spoke to you was about a couple weeks ago, when you told me you were really frustrated with how the season started. You guys were 8-6, but you guys have been 10-5 since. Has that feeling changed at all?
No, things are definitely going on the up and up. Things are getting better. Attitudes are good. We're working hard. They're playing together as a team. We just, you know, you got to be able to do what you got to do. When you hold people down to 2 runs, you need to be able to at least have a tie game going into the 7th, like we did in game 2. And in game 3, it was just another pitcher's duel. Genesis pitched a heck of a game after a terrible start in game 1, and then Cheyenne Floyd was huge for us again all weekend. She really pitched well all weekend again, and came in the 6th and got us out of a jam and kept it a 2-1 game and gave us opportunity. We had a base runner on base in the 7th, but struck out looking again and to end the game. So you know, we're close. We're really close, and that's something that is the frustrating part of it. If we were way off, that's one thing. I mean, if we didn't have the talent, that was one thing. But we're really close. We have the talent. We've had some huge wins this season. We've had a lot of great wins over really top teams. West Texas A&M is the only team that we didn't beat, and we had opportunities to win that game. You know, but getting 1 out of Oklahoma Christian was big, but we had the opportunity to get 2, and that's kind of what leaves that little bit of a bitter taste in your mouth. But they got a great team. You know, they're going to be in the postseason, and somebody hopefully we'll see in the future, and hopefully we can find our way into the postseason.
Sticking on what you were saying, that you guys are really close, what are you looking forward to seeing this week against Eastern New Mexico?
Well, you know, they've got a good pitching staff, and they're hitting a ton of doubles on the year, so we just got to play clean, and you know, the defense was good this past weekend, so that's something that is a key for us, is playing good defense. We don't strike out a ton. We have good pitching, but we just don't strike out a ton of people, so we have to play good defense. And you know, being at home, we did it last week, so hopefully we can put together another good home series here and try to figure out a way to get 3 wins would be good and get us over that 20-win mark. We're sitting at 18-11, and that's not the end of the world by any means, but at the same time, in order to be in that top 8 in the regional tournament at the end of the year, we need to string some wins together and get some big streaks going.
And would it be fair to say that you kind of feel like a sense of urgency right now as we currently sit here to kind of get?
I think we felt it for a little while now. We talked about losing wasn't an option anymore, and it can't just be something that's okay, and never has been, never will be. And I heard them repeating that a couple of times, which was good. This last week, I heard them in the dugout going, "Hey, losing's not an option," So the mentality's right, They understand that they need to go out and put wins together, and we're. I mean, I know I sound like the world's falling here. It's not. We're really close, but we do have to go. Put some. We continue to win series, this was the first series we haven't won in a long time. But, we've got to go out and do what we're supposed to do and do what we're capable of doing. There's going to be a lot of losses in the Lone Star Conference. Everybody still has to play each other. The top teams still have to play each other. So some of them will come back to us if we'll put winning streaks together, where I think we're sitting tied for 6th place right now. So we got opportunities. Those teams ahead of us are going to play each other. So some of them are going to drop. If we can go out and sweep series, then we'll end up, in that top 4 and maybe in the top 3 before it's all said and done.
I'm good, Coach. Thank you.